Hey everybody, it's Maria, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I'm planning on reading in July. Now, I know I don't normally do a TBR, but this one is a little different because while I'm not a very patriotic person, I am trying to do a better job at engaging with my community and my country, not just politically, but also just learning more about things that I was unaware of. So, that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, and I'm also going to include an announcement for a book club that we're going to be doing. I am going to choose to read Guns, Germs and Steel, The Fates of Human Societies by Jared Diamond. This one, we are going to be doing a voxer chat. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Voxer, it is a free app, in which case you can kind of voice talk with all kinds of people in it. I've done several book buddy reads with Voxer, and I just found out that you can do a group chat. So I will link the directions to that down below. So if you would like to jump right in and read Guns, Germs, and Steel with us, go ahead and do that. Whether you have a YouTube channel or not, Voxer, you can either type a message in if you feel more comfortable with that. You can do an audio recording, in which case you share your thoughts. And I just thought it would be much more fun than doing a Goodreads discussion where we have to type everything. So it's a lot faster for people, as well as it'll be kind of fun to hear everybody's voices and listen to what other people are saying. So I will go ahead, like I said, link that below in the comments if you are interested in Guns, Germs, and Steel as a Voxer book club. So that said, I'm excited about it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we won't hate it, but I've heard only good things about this book. Next up are the other books that I am definitely planning on reading in July. Hopefully I will stick to this. I thought it would be kind of fun. Last July I read America's Women by Gail, which is a story of women in America from colonization to 1960, and she does talk about how, yes, obviously North America was before America, but this is just specifically based on kind of post-colonial. She does mention indigenous people and kind of some of the things that affected them, but I'm excited about picking up the sequel, When Everything Changed, the Amazing Journey of American Women from 1960 to the present. She has a great way of talking about the everyday ordinary people, as well as the kind of people that made their big mark on society. So I think it will be fun to learn about more women history in America because, well, I that's kind of my favorite things, women in history. If she throws in some artists, we're like golden. So that is the first book that I'm planning on reading in July. The second one is A Different Mirror, A History of Multicultural America by Ronald Takai. And this one, I do know that there is a children's version as well, which I don't own, but I saw this one at Half Price Books for $2, and it had been on my to read list for a while. So whether I will read all of this or not, I am at least going to start it. I know that he kind of covers all of the different groups, especially, and that interests me because I don't want to hear just about white people. I would love to hear kind of how other groups were treated throughout our history lens, and what's going on now, because I think it helps us understand better what's going on in our country today. Another one I'm going to pick up is the second Ken Follett, Winter of the World. This is book 2 of the Century Trilogy. Fall of Giants is the first one, and I have one more after this one. It's a fictional story, but is based throughout the entire 20th century. And this part, I think, covers the Second World War, because the First World War is covered in the first one. So I'm excited about kind of seeing how that war affected people across the globe. And he has great storytelling abilities. Even though they're super thick, I'm excited about picking it up. And the last one that I'm planning on hopefully at least starting in July is Team of Rivals by Doris, Kearns, Goodwin. This is one of the books that I've had on my TBR probably the longest. I had an e-version of it. Then I bought the copy, the hard copy. My husband's already read it, and I still haven't read it, which is ridiculous because it is, from what I hear, the Abraham Lincoln book to read. So this was one of the ones where when I came up with my big book challenge for the year, this was at the top of my head list because it's been on my to-read list for a long time. So I thought it would be fun to kind of read some America books for July to celebrate our nation's birthday, and hopefully to get excited about being involved and being an American again, because it's not fun right now. So I will talk to you all later. Do you have any other books that you would definitely put on your American progressive activist reading list? I would love to hear that in the comments. I will talk to you all later. Bye.